What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the dastardly dread pirate, Dr. Disaster, and once again we have detected more traces of Sweet Baby Inc. ruining gaming. This time we are looking at two new video game studios, Compulsion Games and Avalanche Studios. Both studios have definitely worked with Sweet Baby, and specifically, we want to avoid buying this game right here. This is South of Midnight by Compulsion Games, and it is expected to come out this summer. It sounds like it has been completely infested by Sweet Baby Inc., so it will be lousy with wokeness. For some reason, Sweet Baby hasn't been trumpeting their involvement in this game. You'd think they'd be proud of their work, the same way that you'd think that Compulsion would be bragging about hiring Sweet Baby. It's almost like they're trying to hide what they're doing. But don't worry, guys, we will ensure that you get the well-earned credit for what you've done.
Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
You cannot hide. I see you.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Seems like only yesterday that I hit 13,000 subscribers, and oh wait, that's because it was just yesterday, and we are already at 14,000 subscribers today.
Holy shit!
And you all know what that means, don't you? With every 1,000 subscribers that we get on this channel, the custom is that I add another ship to the fleet to house the newcomers. This time, I went with this guy right here. We absolutely had to have the Planet Express from Futurama so that my guy Bender here could join the pirate crew.
The laws of science be a harsh mistress.
Seriously though, from the bottom of my black pirate heart, I thank all of you for subscribing to this channel. But let's dig into what we've got going on here. Mark Kern, the former team lead for the original World of Warcraft, just posted a thread that laid out evidence that Sweet Baby has been working with this Compulsion studio. He wrote, "Exclusive, Microsoft Xbox mandates changes at studios, hires Sweet Baby Inc., erases white characters. I spoke to ex-devs at two different studios who say DEI is ruining and altering games and studio culture. Changes happening after Xbox meddling. I have reasonably confirmed that the devs I spoke to used to work at the studios in question, Avalanche Studios Group and Compulsion Games. Both studios are also listed on the Sweet Baby Detected website," and then he corrects himself, because of course they aren't listed on Sweet Baby Inc. Detected, but on the Sweet Baby Inc. website. And here's an image of their actual website. You can see Compulsion and Avalanche listed among them. But Mark continued, saying, "Microsoft made a splash at the Game Developer Conference announcing their product inclusion guidelines for all of their studios. Such changes have been reported elsewhere as woke, including defeminization of female characters, and cite widely discredited studies as their basis. Microsoft claims they do not mandate these guidelines, but in fact, they make sweeping changes at the studios they publish/partner with." And alright, here's where we get to the juicy part where you can see that Sweet Baby swooped in and ruined this South of Midnight game because of course they did.
God, what's wrong with you people?
Here are the alleged changes to Compulsion after Microsoft got involved, according to Mark Kern and his sources. They hired a DEI director. They hired a consulting firm to gender balance and review hiring/promotion policies. They hired Sweet Baby Inc. to work on the published games. Both studios underwent these changes after Microsoft and Sweet Baby involvement. In this next tweet, he's talking about Contraband, a game that was developed by Avalanche Studios, which is the other studio that we have to keep an eye on.
2 eyes, as often as I can spare them.
Contraband has no release date yet, as far as I can tell, but we will want to avoid it when it comes out. But anyhow, Kern continued, one of the biggest changes to the game were alteration of the character creation system in Contraband to remove gender differences and allow for random swapping of distinct male, female body parts, facial hair, and more. But it didn't stop there. After Sweet Baby was brought on board Compulsion Games South of Midnight, the main character was race swapped from white to black. And then here we see a screenshot of Hazel, the game's main character, and we can see the race swapping, which apparently happened right after Sweet Baby got involved. He concludes the thread then saying these changes to the games at both studios and the culture changes at Contraband both happened after Microsoft and Sweet Baby involvement. The implication was that publishing money was pulling the strings, mandating studio changes in hiring of DEI staff and consultants, and altering the games. These changes do not seem to be organic, but the result of forced policies that come from the very top, powered by publishing influence and funding. Microsoft's and Xbox's product inclusion guidelines are more mandatory than claimed. And I guess I'd also like to step in here and point out how insidious this whole practice is from another perspective. Sweet Baby is a consulting firm, as we all know. One of their primary functions, according to guys like Sam Winkler here from Gearbox Studios, is to help guys like him, writers like him, fill in the blanks. As a white dude, apparently he would claim that he isn't worthy of writing for a black or female character. So what does Sweet Baby do the very moment that they jump on board a project? They push the changing of the character's skin so that they ensure that they have a job to do. It is, as many of us have been saying for a long time, these people are not trying to solve problems, they are trying to perpetuate them and capitalize on them. I've said this many times, but it bears repeating. These people who make money on this DEI crap, they are the arms dealers of the culture war. They profit off of division and conflict. Our culture will never be fully healed until we look at these people in the same way that we look at arms dealers in real life. But I will leave it there. What games will you be playing instead of shelling out money for this South of Midnight when it comes out this summer? And what do you make of this news that Microsoft's guidelines that we have been discussing in this space for the past few days are actually being pushed onto developers quite hard? Drop your thoughts down below and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.